We're in a small country woolen mill, that's what Kerry Woolen Mills is. We do our own products straight through from the raw wool to the finished fabrics. It's what I love doing, turning a natural raw material into a finished fabric. We try and buy as much of the lowland organic wool as we can. The sheep have not been dipped in what can be potentially allergic substances, right? And where does that come into play? It's where it touches your skin. So here I have a polo neck, so we have a polo neck's very good style, because if I have a sensitive neck, I'm not going to have a problem with that. And that's why we do the gloves and the socks all out of the organically farmed wool. People come here every week and say, I want the one with the lanolin in it. And yes, there is traces of it. And I mean, when you walk into this place, we don't smell it because you and I are here every day. But people come in here and they say, God, I can smell the wool. Yeah.
Sheep shearers traditionally have very soft hands, and that's from the lanolin of the sheep.
That's right.
So that's why it's so good for people who have sensitive skin and problems with that.
Of course, the beauty for those who are respecting the environment is that wool is a natural product. It's not a petrochemical thing like the nylons and the polyesters. It's produced from sheep running around the fields and mountains in Kerry and being harvested and clipped once or twice a year and then turned into an enduring fabric or garment that can be worn for years. It's one of the problems actually here is that we have people come back to say, my granny gave me this blanket in 1938 and I think maybe I should change it. I said, gosh, you should have changed that 30 years ago. But I suppose it's nice to have it lasting long, but it's not good for business.
The product doesn't go out of date. You know, I suppose it's dateless and it's warm. And I suppose I always tell people wool is cheaper than oil.
Our mill is set in a beautiful rural location. It's very long established. It's off the beaten track because that's where it is. But you come here and you'll have a really enjoyable experience. Our shop is in the old 300-year-old mill building, and we can give you a peek at where we make things, and maybe if the time is right we can show you around. We've been lucky really to have some people who've worked here who have dedicated themselves to very long service and have great skills and knowledge and use them very well. Brilliant in attendance and great to work with.